Welcome back to Resistance Chicks. We are your hosts, Leah and Michelle. Today is the 14th of June, 2017. Last night in London, there was literally a towering this giant apartment complex is what I want to call it.
Chaos at a West London apartment block as a raging fire tears through the 27-story building, potentially trapping residents inside a towering inferno. 200 firefighters and more than 20 ambulance crews have been rushed to battle the blaze, which broke out in the early hours of Wednesday.
Quick, guys! Quick, guys!
Heavy smoke and flames still visible as the sun came up. Some residents lucky enough to make it out have been speaking about the horror they witnessed.
Obviously people were still sleeping on the higher floors, so they didn't have a clue what was going on. I'm not even sure if half of them got out, to be honest with you. There was kids at the window, there was people flashing their photo lights for help, but the fire brigade couldn't get upstairs.
Police say a number of people have been injured. So far there's no clear sign of what started the blaze.
Actually, that's not quite true.
Right, exactly. So,
but that's Sky News for you.
Right. This is horrifying, and I'm just going to bring you what I know so far. I'm sure the death
There's actually been at least 12. This says 6, but there's been 12 confirmed. When I was messaging Horatio about it this evening,
64 injured, 20 of them critically, obviously.
He suspects there will be much more.
Exactly. Most people evacuated were in their pajamas. Routers described the Inferno flames licked up the sides of the block in the northern Kensington area as 200 firefighters and 40 fire engines. I can't just imagine.
It's still burning now, 24 hours later.
Well, I have a video now of it being out earlier today.
Smoke still billowing from inside as fire crews tried desperately to extinguish the blast of the flames. Good afternoon and welcome to a specially extended Channel 4 News at noon. 6 people are confirmed dead, but that number is tragically expected to rise much higher. Many remain unaccounted for, with survivors telling of a night of horror as the blaze swept through their homes. Children were thrown to safety from the 24-story tower block, while others waved torches and mobile phone lights on the upper floors in a frantic bid.
This is a story of one woman who wrapped her infant in a blanket and threw their baby 10 stories down, and somebody caught that baby.
To get help.
Are you going to show
200 firefighters attended the blaze, and more than 20 ambulance crews with the victims treated at 5 different hospitals. Churches, mosques, temples opened their doors for hundreds of people made homeless with clothes, blankets, food donated to survivors. The London Mayor calls for questions to be answered as it emerged that residents had complained time and time again of the landlord's safety record and warned of an accident waiting to happen. They say warning signs in the block told them to stay in the tower and not to evacuate in the event of a fire.
That doesn't even make any sense.
So we're on air for the next half hour, bringing you all the latest from this massive...
How would there ever be warning signs telling you to stay in a building in case of a fire instead of evacuating?
Right. It doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense.
It's just, I'm so sick about this. I mean, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, especially from what I understand, it could have been avoided.
My son woke me up at about 1:45 this morning, so the tower block was on fire, and then when I could see it from my garden, it was just the left-hand side piece there, just a couple of floors, and over the hours it's just spread, and it's gone around the left of the building as well. And well, I just can't believe the way it's gone up so quick.
It's spread so you can hear people.
I live down there, about a 5-minute walk away, and we could hear people screaming, "Help me, help me," and flashing their phone lights to let people know that they were there. It's
just helpless. We've just
been asked to bring up water to the
people that have come out
to the support centre. There's a support centre out there, and they let us through the cordons to bring up loads of bottles of water.
I can't imagine how that many people would even get out in a fire like that. I mean, we're talking
officers investigate
hundreds of people.
Right.
coming from so high up.
So somebody says, I looked through the spy hole and I could see smoke everywhere and the neighbors are all there. There's a fireman shouting, get down the stairs. One of the block's residents, Michael Parmesis, told told BBC Radio it was an inferno. Residents rushed to escape through smoke-filled corridors in the housing block after being woken by the smell of burning. Some had no fire alarms sounded. Witnesses said they saw trapped residents desperately shouting for help. People were throwing themselves out of buildings. As we went past the 4th floor, it was completely thick black smoke. As we've gone outside, I'm looking up at the block and it was just going up. It was like pyrotechnics. It was just unbelievable how quick it was burning. London Fire Brigade said the fire engulfed all floors from the 2nd to the top block, which contained 130 apartments. In my 29 years of being a firefighter, I've never seen anything like this. In a statement released moments ago, Commander Stuart Cundy of the Metropolitan Police said, I can confirm 6, and we now know I think it's 12. From this, this article was written this morning. In an echo of a fire that engulfed a luxury tower nearby that occurred on New Year's Eve in 2015, early reports suggest that the cladding material used in construction, the outer layer of the covering on the building, was flammable. How could, I mean, I've seen fires, but to have that, the building itself had to be flammable. Otherwise, you gotta get a wiring thing or a cooking fire and you get a couple floors, but to have the whole building, it was like it was covered in gasoline, right?
And that's what allowed the flames to quickly spread to every floor in the building.
So, it erupted around midnight. It burned for about 9 hours. A group posted, all of our warnings fell on deaf ears, and we predicted that a catastrophe like this was inevitable. It was just a matter of time. The police say they don't know the cause of the fire as of yet. And so, yeah, people were just throwing themselves out of the building. It's just
I can hear shouting, so I'm wondering what's going on, and I hear a lady going, it's getting bigger, it's getting bigger. So I think there's something seriously wrong here.
This was really horrific. There's people who were jumping out of the place. There's a man who threw 2 of his children.
Literally, I saw a man who flew out of his window. I saw kids screaming for help, people jumping out.
I've seen some things, but today I can't even describe it.
You were talking to her on the phone?
Yeah, I was. She was crying, her son was like losing breath and stuff like that.
I had a family friend that was stuck all the way up until 5 o'clock this morning in the house with her young child. But luckily she made it out, and some others from her floor and the floors below made it out.
Thank God.
And I tried to help the police to calm them down because they were saying the police don't care about us, our family are in there. It's not true, they did care, they were really trying their best.
There was kids screaming up at windows, smashing the windows, explosions going off. It was, I'm shaking still.
I was with her on the phone, on and off really, but at most it was over an hour. I don't know if they got her out. I've not heard from her, her phone has gone dead. And,
I can't believe I'm in shock. I'm just grateful that I got us out of there. If we'd listened to them and stayed in our house, we would have perished.
People have lost their homes, children have seen things, people were jumping out the window. We just need to rebuild as a community now.
Absolutely insane. I'm so sorry. I'm going to play this video here.
During those few minutes, a lady appeared at the window, gesturing, body language, what she was saying, I'm about to throw my baby, please catch the baby.
This is a story where the woman, and you might not be able to hear it, but she's telling about how the baby was thrown out.
The baby was wrapped in some sort of bed sheet,
The baby was wrapped in some sort of bed sheet.
She threw the baby as the baby came down, and this was about approximately on the 9th or 10th floor. A member of the public, a gentleman, ran forward and miraculously helped grab the baby. And like I said, apart from the left and the right, mostly kids, it was harrowing, torturing screams for help. Young kids, and I could also, where the fire was now spreading, people were reaching out from the front window trying to grasp a bit of fresh air, trying to breathe in, like it was struggling.
I don't think we can do any more right now.
You know, the unfortunate part about fires is you always anticipate dying and feeling the burning. Most people die from smoke inhalation. in fires. It's not actually from the fire itself. Obviously, then the fire does consume them. So a lot of people end up, I know that stuff like this is very traumatic for people to watch and to live through, but I want to offer some peace for those of you that are feeling for the people that died. You think of somebody burning alive, probably don't envision that. Usually they'll pass out first. I just want to bring some peace to the situation. More than likely with smoke inhalation, which is also very painful, but still they'll pass out first, and that's usually what kills them. And then so I just want to make sure that you guys aren't panicking and having, you know, these sympathy, because we do that as humans. That's absolutely what we do. So our hearts and prayers are going out.
There is a GoFundMe for them right now. They've raised $500,000.
Yeah, and that's not enough. I have to tell you guys that £500,000. I don't remember how much it was, but there are 130 apartment units. Okay, $500,000 or pounds or whatever it is. That's not going to go very far for those people. So Leah and I definitely are all for you guys donating to that cause. So we will probably try to find that GoFundMe page and link it here.
And seriously, our hearts and prayers go out to the families and the London's been hit really hard. I mean, seriously, this is the third thing, and obviously we're not painting this as terror. This is not a conspiracy theory about it.
No, it's just a tragedy. Huge.
One person did say, though, did you notice that it didn't fall down? Like the Twin Towers?
Right.
So.
Well, there's your conspiracy theory. Not that this is one, but that goes to 9/11. So we're going to sign off here and let you guys kind of just take a moment, because that was really difficult.
Never stay in a building that's on fire. I don't, the signs, they said the signs said don't evacuate.
And a lot of people, their fire alarms didn't go off and stuff like that. That's
just a lot of bad things going on there.
Listen, I have to tell you, like, I don't think I could live in a building like that after seeing something like this. It's, you know, if there's a fire on one floor, you can at least jump out the window. If you're however many stories up,
have fire escapes, ways out. I mean, if you look at a lot of the buildings in New York City, they have the fire escapes. They're you know, stairs on the outside. It panics me to be in a giant building like that.
Oh yeah,
fire
forget it.
Escape.
No, it's absolutely devastating. Okay, you guys, this is Leah Michelle for Resistance Chicks, where it is not a conspiracy theory if it's the truth. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Mass Faith 3 and Resistance Chicks. Ring the bell for notifications. Find us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. We love you. God loves you. God bless. Please meet us in Bozeman, Montana, June 23rd and 24th for the Red Pill Expo.
Was cold.